right, what is good? Let's try that again. I probably didn't have to stop that, but I got embarrassed and I did. Whatever, dude. Whatever. We're here now. We're queer. Get used to it. Welcome. This is one of many live streams going heckin' forward. I'm multitasking, but yeah, this is gonna be one of many heckin' live streams. I like to do these. They are fun. We're gonna try to be listening to more music and things like that, talking about them over here on this gosh dang YouTube channel. But welcome. Let me tweet out this link. Let me get some music going in the background. Yeah, why not Kubla Khan at this shit? Hey, wait, can you hear? You know what? Can you hear the music, or do I have to actually bring it up? I forget if you can actually hear it that way or not. No, looks like I have to actually bring it up. Okay, I'm getting used to StreamYards and stuff like that, but here we fucking are. Let's retweet this out. Technical difficulties, aka I'm an idiot. All right. Tweeting out a better link. Fuck yeah. All right. Welcome. Doing live streams, playing fucking music. So today, I want to talk about new album by a really dope band. If you guys have not heard them yet before, they are called Dwellings. I like them a whole hell of a lot. A lot of people don't really listen to them. It was kind of making me laugh. I'll just keep Kubla Khan on in the background. Why the fuck not, dude? They're fucking Kubla Khan. Why am I being weird? A lot of pressure right now. Right, let's bring up the comments. Do I have the comments in here? Oh, okay, yeah, the comments are over there. No, but anyway, so there's this band called Dwellings. I came across them randomly. I forget when the fuck I came across them, but yeah, they popped up in my shit. They popped up in my feed. If you guys know, I'm a huge fan of this is actually distracting me more than I thought it would. I'm a huge fan of Dance Gavin Dance. I like them a fuckload. Before, after, during, all the shit. Doesn't matter. Whatever they do, love them. No, but so I've become more inclined to that genre. The more whatever the fuck you want to call it, swancore. I've talked about this many a time before, so I'll keep it brief. But a lot, it's funny to give a whole genre. Just give a genre to one dude's name. You know what I mean? It seems not fair to just be like, oh yeah, the whole genre is named after this dude. I like, cause it's like more than that. But it does all. Here's the thing: it's in early stages, so it does deserve, to a degree, to be called swancore because it's in the early stages and shit like that. But also at the same time, it doesn't feel fair to just be like, oh yeah, this one genre is this guy's name. But eventually when because right now whenever you hear a band in this genre, you're like, yeah, it's kind of like Dance Gavin Dance, but that's how you describe like every band in this genre, Dance Gavin Dance, but I think it's getting to a point where they're starting to shift sort of away from that, starting to be a little bit more expansive, not really just being Dance Gavin Dance clones, but it's going to be a minute before it's a huge breakaway from that shit. You still hear pretty good remnants. I will say this, I do like the band, because Dance Gavin Dance kind of leans more in a, what am I trying to say? Dance Gavin Dance a lot of times leans in a more like funk direction and shit like that, and will mix with like the hardcore or whatever, and they don't necessarily like. I feel like there's when you become one of these bands, you go off in a direction where you become either like Dance Gavin Dance or you become more like Fall of Troy, and I think a lot of these bands now are finding a healthy place in the middle where they can kind of sound like both. You know what I mean? Kind of be able to groove, but also still be very technical about shit. So, yeah, man, let's just, I feel like we should do a little bit of a warm up in case there's people that want to kind of like get into the mix or anything like that. Or should we just like hop right the fuck into it? Should we just hop right the fuck into it? Let me see. Well, let's get a little. You know what? Let's just get the fuck into it. We'll check this out, and then we'll see how this goes, and we'll keep going from there. So, yeah, here we go. The new album is called From Little Garden, or no? Yeah, the new album is called From Little Garden, or is it just called Little Garden? I thought it was just called Little Garden. I must have got that wrong. But yeah, either way, here's the first song, Devices, which I think, did they already, wait, oh yeah, oh no, okay, they didn't have that. I forget which one the fuck, they had a music video for it already. I forget which one that is. But anyway, let's hop into this shit.
Something to hold on to, and I'll have it until I'm removed, I'm left to my own devices. I'm in a crisis that I need not ignore, no. And I don't like this any more than you do, any more than you do, any more than you do. And I don't think that should be combined with hatred, despite the nature. When they separate, they bodily up in order to get out of it. To make up for it, better than for the nature. Search your shelter, anything you can find will help. But you know, could be something, could be nothing, could be anything at all. Take the time to mull it over, and in time you'll lose exposure. Let them break down all our boxes so they can't rebuild them for themselves, You got me feeling like I'm 10 grand, but I overplayed my hand, Cause I'm way too damn competitive. Can I take out another loan? Cause I don't wanna be alone. Cause I don't wanna be alone. Rearing my every ugly door. When you ask me for more, what empty of my empty pockets. Only to my favorite style. I'm left to my own devices. I'm in a crisis that I need not ignore, no. And I don't like this any more than you do, any more than you do, any more than you do, yeah. I'm left to my own devices. I'm in a crisis that I need not ignore, no. And I don't like this any more than you do, any more than you do, any more than you do.
There we go. That was Devices. Yeah, I like that. Sorry, I wasn't trying to not pay attention. But I didn't want to. I don't want it to look like I was being fucking distracted. I was just trying to look that up because I was like, I can't tell which of these songs I've heard already. Because I know they put out a video for one of them, and yeah, dude, I forgot how fun these songs. Oh, It's All There, which is okay. So I did hear It's All There already. I've definitely heard that one somewhere before. Yeah, and it's just fun. Interesting start to an album. I got to be honest. I definitely, because this is like a proper album. This isn't just a couple. This isn't just like an EP and shit like that. It's yeah, dude. It's like 37 minutes, which that's an album now. You know what I'm saying? That's an album. At this point in time, 37 minutes. That's an album. But yeah, it definitely had a weird start. It kind of felt like. Some of these albums are structured like an old sitcom where a lot, like, you ever notice on there's like with with certain TV shows now, they have to give you all this backstory and all this setup and all this stuff like that. But there was a sect of sitcoms that just kind of started in the middle of the shit, which I like forgot was a thing. Like I was thinking about that where I was just reading this comic book recently. I actually have it right here. It's by shout out Eric July. It's called Isom. And I'm usually a dude who gets obsessed with like all the shit. Like you got to give me all the backstory and all the stuff. But I was seeing a thing where he was talking about, it was like people were getting mad about that. And he was just like, yo, dude, it's gonna, like, we'll put it out when we're ready to put it out and stuff like that. And, so you can have these sources of entertainment that just start in the middle of it. Like it can work with comic books, it can work with TV shows and stuff like that. But there's something about an album when you're presenting it as a full album, when it just kind of starts, when it just kind of... Wait, where's the fucking playlist? Let me find the playlist. Unless that wasn't supposed to be the first one. Did they put it in the wrong fucking order? I'm overanalyzing it. It was very good. No, it was the first one. Yeah, so it just kind of, to me, it just kind of started off in the middle of it.
Honestly, I've forgotten everything that has happened and everything that disappeared.
Like, doesn't that just sound like it's after a bridge or something?
Honestly, I've forgotten everything that has happened and everything.
But who knows? It could be, it could be an active choice from a creative standpoint. So who the fuck knows? All right, let's keep it going. Gold Leaf.
I just won't go, but you can resist the chance to let your ego talk. If you nothing to dance, let everyone know you'll get the last word said. The last word, the last word, the last word. I let this one go, but you can resist the chance to let your ego talk. If you nothing to dance, let everyone know you'll get the last word said. But deep down they know you're not the sharpest tool in the shed. This feels like second-rate filler. Cold leaf filigree or not, I can't explain it much further. I never gave it much thought. I just moved on to the better. Never looked back or got lost. Nothing to make me feel tethered. Nothing to add to the thought. I think it's time for a change of story from the current steadily guiding, not pulling me. What was the promise to live? Turns something earth and sand, as if all it was planned. But you just wanna agree to disagree. Let's take a look at the statistics. Hand me the sheet, unreadable and realistic. Tune to repeat. It must be hard to wear the same damn mask all the time. It can't be easy to breathe with all the plaque in the ground. Multiple layers of teeth like a shark in the water, and the helpless living sheep, but now they're dead in the slaughter. It never ceases to amaze me all the things that I've seen. You're like a hop, skip, and jump away from joining the scene. I think it's time for a change of story from the current steadily guiding, not pulling me. What was the promise to live? Turns something
right, there we go. Gold Leaf. That was fun. Yeah, you know, you know what it is. And I know I'm only 2 songs in, and so far it's good, but it's the pacing that is bothering me because those are 2 songs that should have been. They just feel like they should have been in like the middle of the album, but they're still fucking good songs. I'm just like, why are they the first? I'm being very autistic, I understand, but I'm like, why are they the first 2? It does not seem like they paced that out well. But either way, this one's called Goth Girl. Hopefully that gets me back.
You say you got gothic skin, but I see through your organs. Look to the heart of the issue, arteries showing through tissue. You say you got gothic skin, but I see through your organs. Look to the heart of the issue, arteries showing through tissue.
Yo, I love that. I love that beat. Oh, that's the best shit. Like weird, like slightly weird time signature, but still grooves. All right, not overly weird, 3/4, but still, it felt like kind of off, but still grooved.
My soul, it tells a story of my soul. It tells a story of my soul. It tells a story of my soul. Oh, you say you got this skin, but I see through your games. Look to the heart of the issue, arteries showing through tissue.
All right, there we go. That was Goth Girl. What's this one? Happens All the Time. Yeah, I'm really enjoying like the general like flow of this album. And the mix too. It just sounds like on point and spot on and just like locked in. Just very, very, very locked in. Very well produced for a not very popular band. If you guys get what I'm saying. Very talented. This makes me very happy, by the way, because just where like recording technology is at this point, where you can be this band. Like if we go back to their music video that they did from this album, I believe it only had, I looked it up, it only has like 8,000 views. Not a huge band. I think I might have more Twitter followers than them. No, I don't think that's true actually. No. But still 4,000. Not like crazy. So small band, but we're at a point technologically where you can have these smaller bands and they can have very high quality recording. And a band like this where they kind of like lean into the prog realm, it's good for them to have high quality recording. And they sound, I like these guys because they're like weird, but they still seem approachable. All right, let's keep it going. Happens All the Time.
When my eyes and laser rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and I guess it's just that I can't help it. When you pass at me, it feels like I'm melting. You always make me feel sicker than a dog. I'll take all the products you're selling and turn it all into once. You're my alternate ending, the signals you're sending makes me want to take a careless leap of favorite. No, you always make me feel sicker than a dog. I take all the products you're selling and down it all at once. It makes me want to take a careless leap of faith, careless leap of faith. It makes me want to take a careless leap of faith, careless leap of faith. It makes me want to take a careless leap.
I dig it too, John. It flows pretty well.
Makes me want to take a careless leap of faith, careless leap of faith. Of faith, When my eyes and laser rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when my eyes lay to rest, I can't make out the rest. When I wake up and I'm perplexed again, and when.
There we go. So I want to say this. I'm thinking about. I'm enjoying it, but I think there's still. I like this band, but I feel like in about an album or two, once they start getting like much more comfortable, I'm gonna fucking love this band. If you guys get one, because all of this stuff is really good, but it feels like they're holding back, which I get. Your first album's very important, and who knows what the dynamic is. I'm trying to double check. What do we say here? Tank, Reminds me middle school dance trying to trying to finger pop Ingrid. Yeah, dude. This is definitely some this is some music you're trying to finger pop some chick with some eyeliner. And you remember the what are the extensions they would have in, which would have the lines down the side of them? That's exactly what I'm thinking of. But yeah, they're probably like a new-ish band. I don't think they've had, this is their first, oh no, they've had an album before. But yeah, it seemed, I'm enjoying it, but it seems a little reserved. I would almost hope, I would want them to like just kind of go for it a little bit more, but it's still like rhythm-wise, rhythm-wise, content-wise, melody-wise, all that stuff. It's very locked in and fun. I'm not disliking this album. I just, you kind of like hear, you can kind of like hear, like just a sense of holding back or something. I don't know exactly. Let's listen to some more shit.
Hiding your number, single file line. You count on your fingers, less than 9. The group was so much larger than it was on land. The blood was so much thicker.
Oh, let me say this, by the way. When if you guys do want to hang out when we're done listening to this, we'll, grab some other tunes or whatever the fuck. If there's some new music that came out you guys want me to talk about or we'll listen to or whatever the fuck, get those ready and then you can throw them in the comments and stuff when we're done with this.
Hiding your number, single file line. You count on your fingers, less than 9. The group was so much larger than it was on land. The blood was so much thicker when you start on there. I hate to speak in love and death, but did they not do what was said? What was promised of us? How they lost you to die. I will never let this go. Just assume that I'm dead. I'm dead.
You know what? I felt very critical about fucking 30 seconds ago, so I do want to give them a compliment. And the compliment that is rising to the surface in my head is this guy's voice is fucking amazing. I got to give him major props because for whatever problem I may have with this album, he comes in every time belting out some beautiful fucking shit. So shouts out to the lead singer of this band. Your voice goddamn rules.
Let them soldiers plant their feet into the mud and their time of need. And when they kick back, only to show how their numbers hold. Let them soldiers plant their feet into the mud and their time of need. And when they kick back, only to show. Let them soldiers plant their feet into the mud and their time of need. And when they kick back, only to
Dude, sorry, I don't mean to keep pausing it, but hopefully you're wearing fucking headphones and hopefully this is coming through good. I was actually freaking out because I'm using, if you guys don't know, I'm using StreamYard to do all this stuff. I'm really having fun fucking around with StreamYard. I like how it's all set up and stuff. And I was testing it out, recording some shit. And you ever like really believe in something and then it just, knocks your dick in the dirt? I thought that's what was happening, and then I changed a few settings around, and I realized my dick was not knocked into dirt. I just had a little bit of a stumble, but StreamYard ended up still being pretty sick. But yeah, back to what I was saying about production. So put your headphones on to listen to this again. But just little stuff. These are like the big positives that are sticking out for me is like the production on this is so fucking good. Listen to these drums.
feed into the mud and time of need. And when they kick back, only to show how their numbers.
I like that snare a lot. You don't really hear snare. Like a lot of drummers don't want their snare to sound like that. It's like it's got I don't know how to explain it, but it's got this like not hollowness to it, but it doesn't have the same. It doesn't resonate the same as most snares.
Soldiers planting feet into the mud and time of need. And when they kick back, only to show how their numbers hold. Let them soldiers plant their feet into the mud and time of need. And when they kick back, only to show how their numbers hold. Numbers hold. shows. Leading them back. Story older scrolls. Lead the attack when breaking their backs. That's usually more times than I could ever count. It's a problem I have. You don't gotta feel bad. It's just all that sadness I carry with me. I hate to speak ill of the dead, but do they not do what was said? What was promised of us? How they left you to die. I will never let this go. Just assume that I'm dead. I'm dead. Oh, I let you down more times than I could ever count.
Oh, there we go. That was hiding. Still really good, really fun sound, great recording and stuff. Just really wish they would go for it more. Really wish they would go for it more. Actually, this one they kind of went for it more. This was the one they had the video for.
Trapped in a box, all of your thoughts, every reality, all the concepts, all the
I imagine the lead singer looks like Elliot Page. Great voice. Actually, that's a funny one. The lead singer, yes, Jonathan also thought that was very funny too. No, the lead singer, funny enough, is wait, let me look up this band. You're gonna be shocked. You're gonna be shocked. Let me pull up wait. How do I do a new one? How do I do a new screen share? Ah, shit on my dick. Oh yeah, here we go. If I pull this one up, oh yeah, this is their Facebook. Who has a Facebook anymore? Oops, stop that real quick. Yeah, here we go. If I bring this, who do you think is the lead singer? Who do you think is the lead singer out of all the voices? I'll let you guys guess. I mean, the way they're taking the picture, it's definitely a heavy hint at who it is. But who do you think is the lead singer, dude? Who do you think? I'll give you guys a second. All right, you're taking too long. It's the big boy in the middle. That's right. Thick time right up there. That's the lead singer. You know what I mean? And it's this weird thing where it's like, is it still sexy? Is it still making me horny while I listen? I don't know. It's an interesting turn of events. You're not fully ready for it, but I got to be honest. I'm still allowing him to make me horny because he sounds like this.
it's all there, I swear, and it's all there, I swear, it's all there, I swear, it's all there, I swear.
You think it makes it hotter? Damn, curveball. Did he eat Elliot? He might have.
I can't tell if you're alive, watching It's not reality. Follow the concept of the progress. You sound down to chicken lips. All over it. All in there. No, no. It's there. It's all there. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Don't say it's fake, say it's for the sake, say they're safer, so you say. As long as you get paid, playing it gets engaged, the future stays the same. I say it's highway robbery, highway robbery. Don't say it's fake, say it's for the sake, say they're safer, so you say. As long as you get paid, playing it gets engaged, the future stays the same. I say it's highway robbery.
Actually, what is that? What is it? Oh, we got Pat in the chat. We got Pat in the chat. Do you think he sounds like that live? I'd hope so. My guess is he does. That sounds like, I don't know. That sounds pretty good. Or what am I trying to say? Because I'm trying to think of, usually singers in the wait, what does that say? Hi, deep breath way. Hi. Oh. In the shower. No. So here's my guess. Usually singers who sing like that aren't, what am I trying to say? Sorry, there's too much shit going on. What'd you say? What'd you say, Pat? Rob, Deep Inhale, Barry? Oh, what are you? Oh, because he's a big boy. He's a big boy. You think he's gonna take big breaths? And he's gonna get winded early. No, I think like what he's doing on here and sort of like I'm listening into my headphones. It doesn't. This recording doesn't reek of a lot of overproduction or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't reek of a lot of overproduction. A lot of the stuff he's doing, I don't know. It feels like he's kind of getting it. They're not. He's really. If you listen to it, let's listen back some more.
Highway robbery. Highway robbery.
Yeah, like if you listen to it, it doesn't feel like he has a lot over top. Like I remember one of the complaints of Tillian from Dance Gavin Dance was, "Hey, stop raping me." No, sorry, the jokes are so fucking the fruit's so low hanging. I have to just fucking rip it off the vine. No, but I remember the big complaints on Tillian on the last Dance Gavin Dance album. They were like, "Oh, it's super overproduced," and I even had to give it to him. I was like, "Yeah, if you listen to the last Dance Gavin Dance album, if you listen to that, you're kind of going to sit there and go, yeah, there's a lot of, it's like super overproduced on the vocals." But my saving grace was always like, yeah, but he can do it live. So it's like, who the fuck cares? Because that's the thing. If he can't do it live, then the overproduction is fucking annoying and cheating and stuff. But if you listen to this album, it doesn't reek of a lot of overproduction or anything like that. Face green smiling. Hell yeah. You guys thought it was funny. Thank Christ.
I can't tell if you believe. Fortune tells you something quite related.
right, there we go. So that's so far my favorite song on this album. I really hope the rest, like that was kind of the vibe I wish the whole album was gonna do. So far it really hasn't done that. So far, most of the album has been like that, but a kind of reserved thing. But also at the same time, just because, you know, you don't expect an album to sound a certain way just because one song sounded a certain way. This one just fucking hit, so I was like pretty excited for the album to sound like that. But I will say this, it's not as hectic and frantic as I would prefer, but it still feels good and grooves pretty hard, and I can see this still having a pretty mass appeal for a lot of people who fuck with stuff in this realm. So let's keep it moving. This is Last.
Put me away like a book to your shelf, and I'll collect the dust and you can go on your merry way. Put me away, bend the page on the corner where you can stop wherever you stop last. Last, 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 last.
I think I'm about to get my wish.
I'm in the shadows, the others with me. Haven't been touching, but as I walk, I feel my fingers. Because you're leaving, playing with every second they're gone. Sometimes I want pain, but maybe chosen. Knowing to come back, but just a life feels like forever. Since I got here, when will I leave? An obelisk stands in the way, like a rock and a high place. My position is then given away. It's not the sound I've ever shouted out, louder than I planned to at first, but then I remember. Was it time well spent? Was it something I needed to skip over? Was it something you skimmed over? You skimmed over. Put me away like a book to a shelf, and I'll collect the dust and you can go on your merry way. Put me away, then the page on the corner, so you can stop wherever you stop last. Stop wherever you stop last. Last.
This is getting better.
You can stop wherever you stop last. Stop wherever you stop last. Last, last, last. You can stop wherever you stop last. Last, last, last. You can stop last. Last, last, last.
All right, yeah. Much better. A lot more personality. So this is gonna be a funny comparison, I think. But stay with me. So the first half of this album before It's All There, the one we just listened to. Oh, new crack Amico tomorrow. New crack Amico coming out to us. Big fan of you, Andy. Wait, big fan of me? If Crack Amico's a big fan of me, that's a goddamn honor. I'm a big fan of Crack Amico. I'll definitely make a reaction for that tomorrow. I forgot he's putting out another one. His fucking one, where he was talking about England, calling it gay and shit. That one fucking got me. That's when I got like locked into Crack Amigo. I didn't know what was going on, and I saw that shit posted on Twitter or something, and I watched his fucking England song. But yeah, Crack Amigo's hilarious. I'm very excited for that fucking song. And he, we were fucking, I think me and the wife were like drunk talking about something. It was like a week or two. Whenever he put out the gay Drake rap, 1776. Okay. Oh yeah, where he's like England. He's calling England gay and shit like that. That's right. No, I forget. Whenever he put out the Drake, it was like a day or two after he put out that like Drake verse. Me and the wife were chilling, having a few drinks, watching TV, drunk, watching TV, and then I saw that thing got posted and stuff like that. And she saw the thumbnail and she goes, "What the fuck is this?" And I go, "You gotta watch it." So we put on Gay Drake or whatever the fuck it was. But yeah, I'm very excited for New Crack Amico tomorrow. But yeah. Oh, the thing I was gonna say, so the first half of this, the first big chunk of this Dwellings album, very good, but it reminds me of a problem I had when I was listening to Prince. I got on a big Prince kick, but a lot of Prince songs are like they get a little devoid of personality because they sort of do this thing where I'm trying to think of, I forget which album it was. I was listening to a couple Prince albums. I forget which ones they were, but he does this thing where he kind of like establishes the beat, establishes the groove, and then vocally and, on the guitar, maybe a little bit of like some keyboard shit here. He kind of plays around over there, but at the bass kind of just the bass core feel of the song just stays kind of in the same pocket the whole time. And it's not bad, but it can get on the lesser well-written Prince songs. He wrote about 7,000 of them. The lesser well-written Prince songs, it gets a little repetitive, and it loses its personality, and the songs slowly become a little more unmemorable. And to kind of compare it to the first half of this album, a lot of these songs were good, but they were laying in these pockets that they really did not get out of or shift from. Like, and that might be a little bit of my bias of what I wanted, or is that bias? Whatever it is, that could have been a little bit of me of what I wanted going into this album, where I got, like, they gave me a taste of them as It's All There, and I'm like, oh, these guys are all over the place and hectic, and so to kind of be more of a groove vibe, maybe it wasn't fair I expected this, but part of me was a little bit let down, but at the same time, gotta give him props for production. Lots of cool stuff. Great vocals. Great sounding drums. Lots of fun stuff. Just not what I thought was gonna happen. So let's keep it moving and check this out. Cause yeah, if this last three songs end strong like the previous two have, I'm gonna be pumped.
See what I did. Will you feel mad? Will you see red? When you see what I have done, will you feel mad? Will you see red? When you see what I've become, will you feel mad? Will you say I looked out for the obvious and still got boys. There is no deal where they won't steal a portion of. I looked out for the obvious.
I gotta point this out. This is a little bit cheating, but I still love it. Kind of changing up the feel of the drums, cause they at this part right here. Yeah, right there they changed up the drums a little bit, but I think it's from a production standpoint. Cause let me throw this out there. I've been saying this a lot more in these reviews and these reactions and stuff, but if any bands are watching, as a consumer of your product, it's fine to cheat a little bit there. Like, cause you need to musically shift the vibe. Some would call it the timbre. Let me explain timbre real quick. It's basically when you're doing, it's sort of changing certain properties. So doing like the same act. No, what the fuck? it's that thing where it's like I know what it is, but it's hard to explain. But timbre sort of is like it revolves around like doing the same action but getting different results from it musically. So like if I hit my hand versus hitting the mic, I did the same thing. I tapped it, but they both have different timbres. The mic, you can hear it here. It has a bit of a lower bassier timbre, but my hand has more of a high pitched timbre. You know, let me see if I got that right. I'm wondering if I fucking got timbre right or not. But basically, so adding different timbre music term. Oh yeah, timbre. Quality of auditory sensations produced by the tone of a sound wave, and that tone is that tone becomes different the different shit you do it with. You know what I mean? So like a trumpet and a trombone, you blow into both of them. They have different timbres. Anyway, let me over explain it some more. But using different timbres and shit like that creates different effects, and you can do some and using these different timbres creates a broader personality to a song. And when a song has a broader personality and doesn't just sound like every other song or every other song on that album or every other band or things like that, it makes it more distinct and it makes it sit in your head more, and it makes the band just a clear entity to experience. So to bring back to my original point, before I had to look up the definition of timbre, just to double check that I wasn't a dumb fuck. Doing little shit where just, you know, normally the snare's a tight little ta, but that snare, they clearly turned the snares off a little bit, still made it tight, but it had a sharper tom-tom feel to it. Doing little shit like that is very smart to do on an album. It's a little thing you can do that just creates a new feeling in the listener. It's a very smart maneuver in my opinion.
Still got voice. There is no deal where there are still a portion of your soul is gone, so play along to what they want. They put up front to bullet stunts to fill their wallets. Look out for your invitation, careful of the imitation. They aren't always what they seem to be. A Trojan horse of a plan that you can't see. It's such a fault if you get caught in a trap, 'cause the trap was designed off the back of a map of their palm. So try to remain calm and come back, and come back. I looked out for the obvious and still got voice. There is no deal where they won't steal a portion of. I looked out for the obvious and still got voice. There is no deal where they won't steal a portion of. Your soul is gone, so play along to what they want. They put up fronts to bullet stunts to fill their wallets.
What do we got here? Silent Hannah? There was an issue when the album was uploaded. The correct track list is Devices, Gold Leaf, Red. Happened all the time. It's all there. Got the Girl, Separate Way, Hiding Your Number, Last. Oh, so the song titles... Is it the order, or is the names wrong? Because if it's the order, that was my complaint earlier. Silent Hannah. Dude, this is why, by the way, I like doing this stuff. Because there's always, I don't know if you're in the band, you're with the band, or you're just a fan. But it's always people jump in to provide clarity. Devices, Gold Leaf. Red should have been earlier. Happens all the time. Goth Girl. Okay, so it's not crazy different. It's still Devices still is the first song, which I did make the point earlier. I didn't think it. I thought that was a weird song to start with, although a good song. Felt like it should have been like the 5th song. I don't know. Anyway, either way, yeah, it's still funny. This track listing we have here, which is Devices, Gold Leaf, Gothic Girls, Happens All the Time, Hiding Your Number, It's All There, Lost, Red, Serrated, Waypoints. It's actually holding up where the stronger shit is towards the tail end, which doesn't happen too often, but it's a little bit different, I guess. Either way, it's still pretty fucking good.
Out for the obvious and still got fucked. There is no deal, they won't steal a portion of your soul. It's gone so well onto what they want. They pull out thumbs to pull their stunts to fill it all.
Hell yeah. That's a fun way to just end a song. Yeah, so I had the idea. I definitely want to put out after I'm done with the stream, like, or when I get to the end of the stream, I'll give my like general thoughts and stuff, but I do want to make a separate video with just a review of this album. But if Silent Hannah's right, I do think it would be dope to just listen to it one more time through in the proper order. Because when it comes to an album, the pacing of it is important. I remember I was trying to... Oh, I didn't end up actually posting it, but I was working on some... Where the fuck was this? No, maybe I was talking about with The Killer... I was talking about this with an album that I either posted the review or was going to do a thing and then ended up not posting. Either way, there was an album, and I remember it was like... I remember pointing out the fact that, like, dude, just the order of it is so fucking important. It as a whole unit, it just, the order of an album brings it to another level. You know, you can have some good songs, but if they're not spaced out right, the experience just does not hit the same. And you know what I mean? Yeah, it makes it a better experience if it's ordered the right way. So here we go. We got two more. This is Serrated. Do we got two more? Yeah, we got two more.
It's like right on my teeth and holding your hand. like a thorn in my side that I cannot hide from and will not deny it. When you hear your voice, you're intoxicated. The thorns feel surrounded. It's an issue tearing through the tissue of my body. The topic surface always feels like throbbing, and I know that it's only the beginning, only the beginning. I've seen it changing you. You're second guessing up or down you. You pass the blame right over their shoulders and over their heads until they forget. They forget, they forget. And they regret, they regret. And they regret, they regret. They regret. Said you, oh, I don't care. Let it sink in. That you become a demon after drinking. It's like grabbing my teeth and pouring your hair. Split up in your dream. You claim to be a nightmare.
Oh, that was a quick one. That was a quick one. Oh yeah, it was only 2 minutes. That was it's funny thinking about that. This is not the proper. I'm gonna double check that actually, but thinking about that, this is not the proper order of the album is very interesting to me because now I'm imagining because this second half is the much more ambitious, intense second half, and I got to imagine if they spaced it out from a second half to an earlier song, second half earlier song, second half earlier song, the way I'm listening. What? Wait, what am I trying to say? Like how it's structured now, if they realigned it to, stagger it from the first to second half, it would flow much better. So yeah, I'm definitely going to have to listen to it one time through, according to Silent Hannah's way, before I actually make my final decision. Let's listen to the last one.
Overcoming all your fears through visual stimulation, by seeing them firsthand on this fog, subliminal messages about past and future events, unfolding the what desire. Can't quiet, this isn't a win-or-lose situation. This is visual stimulation by seeing it firsthand. Such a task to break ground you thought was bedrock. There's something under that disguise in the dialogue. May objectives shrouded by ulterior motives, not enough which can be ultimately evil. Despite the context, an image is only taught to be frightful. Just another part of 1,000 words to be insightful or describe it with. To be insightful or describe it. This kind of story, it gets me going. It's like there could be another showing to see it all firsthand. To see it all firsthand. Overcoming all your fears through visual stimulation, by seeing them firsthand. Darkness falls, subliminal messages about past and future events, unfolding to what they desire. They can't acquire this isn't so in a loose situation. This is visual stimulation by seeing it firsthand. Oh, I'm running for my life and I ain't nowhere else to be. I got no kids, no wife, and I ain't got no mouth to feed. I love it when I get to break into my character, but I hate it when you try to break down all my barriers. I'm running for my life and I ain't nowhere else to be. I got no kids, no wife, and I ain't got no mouth to feed. I love it when I get to break into my character, but I hate it when you try to break down all my barriers. Oh, I wanna show you what I've got. When I'm in fear for my life is irrational, feels only natural, 'cause I don't know when I should quit.
there we go. That was Waypoint by Dwellings. Wait, let me check one more thing. Does this mean... Yeah, maybe that one makes more sense as the last song. I don't know. But yeah, to get behind what Stone said, this is a pretty good fucking album. Yeah, I'm trying to like look up the track listing for this or something like that because what is it called? Little Garden? Little Garden track list. I don't know. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah, look at that. It's right here. Devices, Golden Leaf Red happen. Okay. All right. That person was in fact correct. So yeah. Do not put me away like a book. I will not throw you my official review here, but I will do some. Here, wait. Let me look up Dwellings live. See if they got a high quality one live. No. Oh, hey, that's me. Is this them? All right. Not the best quality, but it sounded pretty good there. Among the Fence. Hell yeah. Sounds pretty good to me live. That was debate. That was the debate from earlier that he did not that we had to double check if he actually sounded good live or not, but I thought it went pretty well. All right. Yeah, I think that's it for me. Thank you everyone who hung out. Thank you everyone for watching. If you have not yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Yeah, great voice. I agree with Tank. Great voice. But yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Thank you for hanging out. I'll put it out tomorrow or the next day, maybe tomorrow, since I'll have plenty of time on the 4th of July. But yeah, we're gonna be doing a lot more of these. This was very fun. Definitely look for one every week or so, doing album reaction reviews, stuff like that. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. Hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I love y'all. Be about it. Peace.